Hello there, I'm Mint, in case you didn't know, and today we're doing a sketchbook tour. Here we go. Yeah, I got my coffee here with me, staying kind of hydrated. It's a liquid. This is me and my friend actually, and I really like this page because it has like the whole color coordination. Me and my friend, we were out just enjoying the city, and I bought a 10-pack of Capri Suns. You can see me drinking one here. I went home with 9 more, and let's just say it was very fun. I liked it a lot. I think we had a great time. This is 3 of my OCs, Ali, Viper, and Rose, and this is like their evolution throughout the years. This is their current designs. These are 3 more OCs. I don't think you'll see them that much again. There's another OC with orange hair that's coming, but you know what? For now, this is them. They're just chilling in this bathtub. I did these with Pinterest references, and I like them a whole lot. This is the same OC, and now we're moving on. These are some more hands. I did this page while I was somewhere with no internet connection, so I couldn't really reference any hands, so I referenced these hands and my own hands to draw these hands. They turned out fine. Considering the circumstances. I mean, yeah. This is the same OCs as here, but they look kind of very different because they're in a different style, obviously, but also just because they look kind of different because I hadn't had them figured out. I'm gonna stop saying different now, and we're gonna focus on these eyes. They're very pretty. I miss the time when I drew eyes very differentiated, because like it was so much more fun, and I feel like characters were more recognizable too. A Minion kitchen towel separating these 2 pages, because Minions are my guilty pleasure and I enjoy them a lot. There was too much nature for me to actually dare to try and do this, so I was scared even of a refined sketch, and that says a lot. I think if I did this right now, I wouldn't be as scared, but I was like very intimidated by the amount of nature that I would have to draw in order to make this look okay. I really wanted to finish it because I liked the idea, but by now I've scratched the whole idea or storyline that the idea was based on, so it doesn't really matter anyways. This spread, this page, this spread, but also this page in particular, I'm so proud of. Like, it's one of my favorites. I feel like it really is. I think I put them on a poster one time in the background of another drawing. If I find it, I'm gonna put it here on screen right now. I made them into like a band so that they're like a band. I especially like these 2 designs. These are all medium, but these 2, mwah. This is 6 of Crows. Just a drawing of a screenshot, but I left out the background and it doesn't really look like it, but you'll have to deal with it anyways. This is me and my friends again, the same AU but different. Oh, this is from a time where I was obsessed, and when I say obsessed, I mean very obsessed with these 2 games. I've already played through each of them once, but I played through them again. This is me being tired, by the way, because like I said, this was when we came out of a phase of a like real hard lockdown, and everything was just starting to be set in motion again. So yeah, it was a very chill time. If I could go back, I wouldn't, but I enjoyed it. Well, I'm gonna put some screenshots here, and because this is actually based on 2 screenshots. We're now in June, and I was in a park, and I was like just trying to do some observatory sketches. It turned out horrible, but I think they were having fun. I hope they didn't see me staring. I was looking like the stalker from You. I don't think I'm that intimidating, but I might have been in that moment, so we'll never know. And I drew Viper and Ali on a little park date too, like just enjoying the summertime. And I'm really proud of Viper in this sketch. It just looks good. I just like it. This is when art block hit me, and what also hit me was 1.5k subscribers on YouTube, which is a milestone. I'll never forget like hitting that number. It was so great. This is me in the process of liquefying a total of 2 times because it was so hot that I went into the basement to draw this because it was cooler there. This was on the 11th and this was on the 19th, so you can see just how much of a time span there was between these 2, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, and I just took this picture with me because it's really pretty and I like it a lot. This is Cassius. He's an OC of mine that makes multiple appearances throughout the sketchbook. I like him a lot. He's a setter for a volleyball team, and this is him orchestrating a match. This I actually stuck in very recently, like a few days ago, as you can see with the dates. So I dyed it my hair copper, and I stuck in the instructions that I drew on myself with my copper hair and my cap because I was wearing a cap. It's me and my friends, and this is our last sleepover before I went for vacation and they went for an exchange year. So it's one of my favorite memories because it was just an early morning, the sun was coming through the windows, and we had these very colorful bed sheets on like this big double bed where me and my friend were sleeping, and they were sleeping on 2 mattresses on the floor in her basement. And it's just these bright colors mixed with the emotions, and you know you're gonna go away soon and it's never gonna be like this again, but at the same time it's very nice and comforting to know it is like this at the moment. Anyways, here we have Chunky Shoe. I did this without a reference, of course. Looks good enough. Just don't stare at it for too long. I did this inspired by the TikTok like warp filter. You get the concept, right? I get a lot of inspiration from TikTok. It's really nice. Like, there's so much cool shit on there, so many artists, so many inspirations. So yeah. And this was just some random thing I saw on Pinterest, like a random outfit, and I was like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. There's nothing to lose, right? Reese, Nyla, and Grace. The 3 of them are also volleyball players in the same team as this Cassius that you saw earlier. And this is their playlist that I have. Oh my god, it was so much work to like cut out all of these individual letters and stick them on there, and you don't know how difficult it is to find a Y in a German paper. It was very much worth it. I absolutely love this page, and I feel like it's kind of what got me out of this art block. I like this page. I don't necessarily like the individual pages, but I like that it's kind of orderly but at the same time all over the place. I posted this on Instagram because I saw someone on TikTok do something like this, and I was like, yeah, I gotta do this. This is an OC of mine, Noir, and I needed to put something in here, so I was like, yeah, this song is going viral anyways. Yeah, this is just Allie and Viper Hug, and this is so precious because, as you might have been able to tell, don't beat yourself up if you didn't, Viper doesn't smile a lot, so this means a lot, her smiling. It's just, This is Grace and Marco. They're not dating, actually. I just wanted to draw the comic because it was like going viral on TikTok. I'm so sorry. I was at this point. Yeah, but like it's the what in the fuck knuckles is this? And this is Marco's little sister, and I feel like she looks like an iPad kid. Oh, this was when art block started again. You can see I was kind of having ups and downs this year. It was a whole roller coaster of everything. Again, a bathroom. Whenever I'm in an art block, I like go back to what I know how to draw best, which in my case would mean couches and bathtubs. So yeah, that's that. These are just some new OCs that I made while on vacation. That's why they're not in this sketchbook, they're in a different one that I took with me, because this is like my at-home sketchbook. I'm too scared to lose it because there's too much in this. I've had this for a year now, for over a year. There's so much of my life going on in this. Oh yeah, right. So this is kind of an art blocky page. I just tried to do a page and I didn't like it, so it turned off kind of horrible. This was me trying to figure out how to dye my hair. I never bleached it, I didn't do it. And this is from a museum in Berlin, because I visited Berlin. Because it's not that far from here. I always thought like it was way further away, but it's not that far. It's nice, it was so cool. We went to like 2 national galleries and I cried at both of them because I was so happy to be there. It was so great. I got these fish post-its. They're very sweet, very cute. I like them a lot. And yeah, I was having cold pizza for breakfast, just some leftovers, the usual. This is when we hit another art block. You can see I can't paint. I feel like this upper part of the painting is actually alright. Like, it's okay. It's nothing good, but it's okay. Yeah, so I made this collage. It was also my phone background for a good portion of a bit. And yeah, then we kind of got out of it, and I drew a comparison of Rose's first design and her current design. It's been like a solid 3 years that I've had her by my side now. More than that even. It's 2022, gosh darn it. Gotta be like 4. These are DOCs from earlier, and these are lyrics from a song that I kind of made their anthem. It's kind of their theme song. But yeah, overall, thoroughly enjoyed that. And oh my god, Inktober. I had like this whole thing planned. These 2 turned out alright. These 2 are the only ones that I did, but they turned out alright. I like them. They're good enough. I posted this on TikTok. Somehow the video of me proving that it was my art got more likes and views than the video of me actually drawing it, but I'm not complaining. This is just a receipt, and I sketched myself on there, and I was not visible at all. And so I took some permanent marker and like scribbled on the back of it, and I didn't think it would come out this strong, but I still like it. It looks kind of cool. Oh, I did a video on this spread. It's still one of my favorite spreads. I especially like this piece because it's just so much line art and not a lot of detail, but at the same time, quite a bit. I didn't know I should put a band-aid, so I was like, yeah, she's vaccinated. And yeah, these are two OCs that kind of only exist in my head. I don't really draw them, but they're enemies, and I was like, yeah, let's put them in a dating simulator. I don't know what the reasoning was for this. If you want to find out, you could watch the video where I made the spread, but that's entirely up to you. This is actually a red Posca pen, this too, so I'm using it. I'm using the Posca pen. Yeah, this is me, and this is my friend, and we were Squid Game characters for Halloween. We DIY'd a lot of the costumes, so it didn't really look like it. And we just ended up wearing bedsheets and being ghosts. And this is candle wax that I scraped off with the card that I thereby rendered useless. But it was only my library card and I don't read, so it's not that bad. This is art class. We did a still life. It was fun. Oh, I actually finished it. I finished it like this week. So if I remember, I'm gonna put a picture of it on the screen because it didn't end up looking like this because my art teacher said it would be too difficult to scale the checkerboard, I don't know what you call it. But yeah, I kept the mountains, I kept this part, and I kept a bit of the checkerboard, and I kept the floating fruit. I discovered oil pastels, and I undiscovered them too, because I haven't picked them up since BROUGH this page. But I still very much like drawing bananas using oil pastels. I think it's my greatest skill. It's like the only skill that I have with oil pastels, but yeah. Again, Berlin trip. We went to this museum and I cried there because it was very interesting, but also very, very sad. Yeah, this is me at night waiting, oil pastels. This is an OC with oil pastels. And now you can see why I quit oil pastels. This is a card a friend sent me from Valencia. They went there on their summer holiday and it's so beautiful and pretty and oh my god, I want to go there. But yeah. This is a quote from a book that I was reading at the time. I do read sometimes. It's a German one, it's called Steppenwolf. And it was very confusing, but also very nice. This is from my art exam. We had to do I was practicing compositional sketches. And I actually got the best grade possible, so it was very good. I feel like this helped, and it looks cool too. I should do this more often. And these are paintings. I think this is Goya. This is from an artist. This is my favorite portrait of all time. I have a postcard of it right here. Wait a minute. This is my favorite thing of all time. I love it so much. And he's been one of my favorite artists ever since. I totally recommend Googling him. Like, yeah, okay. Gotta do it. Gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta do it. I posted this on TikTok because it was inspired by TikTok. Don't look at the arms. If you just look at this part, it looks good. If you look at the rest, it doesn't. So just focus on the face. This is a tea package, and I really like the vertical thing we got going on here. These aren't bad, but they're also not good, so I just abandoned them and put this tea over them. Nice, right? Way to deal with things. I found this card on my seat during some sort of class. I was just getting to class, and I found this card on my seat. I was like, damn, this is my moment. I'm gonna get recruited to some sort of underground scheme. I never did. But I stuck it in here. It was folded in half, and I stuck it in here. And I did 2 renditions, if you want to be fancy. Put 2 versions of the card. One with the colors, and one with the line art. I don't know if you could call it that. It's very messy, it's not very pretty, but I like the looks of it, so it's great. This is me and my friends, my current friend group. We were all having a lot of fun. Another tea, because now it's getting colder, so I drank some Christmas tea, some winter tea. Did this on a TikTok live stream. TikTok is taking over my life, if you haven't noticed by now. I'm wasting so much time on there, but at the same time, I feel like I'm being productive, at least 10% of the time, so it's worth it. Yeah, this is Grace, this is Reese, Reese again, Jasper, Cassius. Might recognize them, might not. don't worry if you don't. And this is Rose. I just had this idea in my head and I was like, yeah, I gotta do this. Cassius and Reese, they get in a lot of like little fights over nothing. They banter, that's the word, they banter a lot. And I feel like it's really fun, but at the same time, they can be very supportive of one another. I was supposed to, but I wanted to draw Jasper here, but I never did. So instead I drew these like little hands here that play volleyball. Random thing I got from somewhere, I guess. Cocaine Jesus by Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Guess where it was going viral? This is a dino. A dinosaur actually, but only dino fit. I got him from like one of those things where you put them in water and they grow, and mine hasn't shrunken down. My friends all have one. Theirs shrunk back down, but mine hasn't. Maybe because I haven't opened this jar in ages. We can smell on it together if you like. Here, smell some dinosaur. I'm gonna smell some too. Oh god. It smells like rubber. It just rubber. Very disgusting. But he looks cute here. He looks cute there. He doesn't look the same in both, but who cares? So this is Maud, and Maud is part of this team of intergalactical smugglers. Just don't question it. I love Lou, okay? Pink heart magic is the most fun thing you could imagine. We have a little taped banana moment going on here. You probably remember the scandal of like the performance artist who ate the piece that one other artist stuck to the wall and called comedian. Maud and Octavian, yeah. This is Lou. I actually had a sketch of her here. I don't know if you can see that. A sketch of her here. Also, I know I said she has pink heart magic, and I know this is kept in purple. It's solely for color scheme purposes. I made her face shape a little heart, which I really like. It's so cute. Oh, I remember this. Did this a few days ago. I was trying to get over a crush, so I wrote this little vent. I was about to stick it in, and I was like, no. So I crumpled it up, and then flattened it out, and then I stuck it in, so now it's like all weird and messed up, and it doesn't really have a story behind why it's crumpled up. Adelaide, like I said very much earlier, you're gonna see another OC with orange hair. I didn't know it was gonna be that much of a time difference between the two times where you're gonna see her, but moving on. Maroon 5. It was going viral on... Correct! TikTok! These are some instructions for some band-aids, and yeah, they're in love. They love each other. I just sometimes I need that reciprocated love, you know what I mean? We have one of these last pages. It's kind of dirty, but I think you can still recognize. This is Reese, Marco, Cassius, Grace, and a random mushroom girl, or person, or boy, we don't know. I don't know, they're just great. I love this Marco sketch. This is on a chocolate thing, and there's actually, oops, there's some art underneath it, but we're just not gonna look at it because it's terrible, which is why this is here. So yeah, on the other side, however, we have this little piece of Rose, Viper, and Allie just chilling together in their apartment at the dining table. Viper's eating something. I know their faces look weird, but I did this with like this little block of charcoal. I have it somewhere here. I did this I did this piece with this little block of charcoal, and well, I don't regret it. It was not that great because I wasn't erasing that much. I was like, yeah, let's just not erase. I only erased like a total of 2 or 3 times when it was absolutely necessary, like with the legs or something. And I think that's where a lot of the charm of this comes from, but I also think that's where most of my mistakes with this are, which is why it looks kind of weird, and some things are very out of place and don't fit where they're supposed to, and there's lines intersecting where objects shouldn't be transparent and no lines should be that could intersect at any point. So it's kind of rough, but you get the theme of it, you get the idea. So I like it. It's kind of the last spread. I'm gonna explain it a bit. This is my goodbye letter to the sketchbook, so I don't know, you probably don't want to read that. It's just something I started with my last sketchbook, and I was like, yeah, it's a nice idea, I'm just gonna keep doing it. This is my persona, and this is me, and I actually counted the pages and then drew what I looked like during different parts of the sketchbook. So at first I had the half and half dyed hair with half blonde, half red, was until page 46, which is this very page. On this page, this is 48 actually. So here I changed it to dyeing it entirely red but not cutting it. And on page 63, I then cut it and got like this wolf cut kind of thing. Yeah, here. And then a few pages ago, like somewhere along the lines of here or something, I dyed my hair copper. The back of the goodbye letter, nothing special. A bit of Criminal Minds, because this sketchbook, like all things should, ends with Criminal Minds. Emily Prentice, Derek Morgan, Spencer Reed. I didn't have time for my other favorites, which is like the whole team. So instead, here you have me watching this episode. I've watched it, a whole thing already once, so by now I know all the unsubs, which kind of takes the fun out of it, but at the same time it's still fun. I still like it. There's no universe in which I don't like it. And just like that, we get to the end. The little fish things, post-its again. I really like them. They look so cute with eyes. I like little cutout, a sun, and this, first of all, lyrics from, I think, Tame Impala. And this is my persona, and their phone is saying, "You've reached your destination," which it's referring to this piece where it says next, nowhere in particular. And now it's gotten out of the train, put its backpack on, and its phone is saying, "You've reached your destination," because like you've reached the end of the sketchbook. There's not much here. It's just swatch page and persona art. And in the back pocket, there's actually nothing. Probably only this. So it's like a swatch page of my markers and nothing more. So yeah, just like that, we finished the sketchbook, and kind of feel, I don't feel finished with it. I don't know if in my heart I'll ever be, because it's been with me for so long. Over a year. This is over a year of art, over a year of my life. It's so crazy. I like sketchbooks that go over a long period of time because you can actually see how much you change as an artist. But nevertheless, I do want to finish my next sketchbook in less time. So this is the new one, Sketchbook 3. I have a lot of goals set, and when I do the next sketchbook tour, we can see if I completed them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I love doing sketchbook tours, just talking about my art, explaining what the thought process was behind the individual pieces. It's just, yeah, I like it a lot. And if you want to, you can subscribe either to this channel, you can give the video a like, a dislike, I don't know, the usual. I think you know your way better around than I do. And I'm also active on TikTok and Instagram, in case you want to follow me there. I'm on so many social medias, but I only really post once in a full moon on those two other platforms. It's always at mint_drops, and maybe I'll see you there, and if I don't, either way, I wish you the best, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Yeah, that's all for me. Goodbye. Have a nice day, night, whatever, you know.